Hey everyone, and welcome to this brand new episode of the Crypto Intel. My name is Mark, and in today's episode, we're gonna dive a little bit deeper into the Quark chain and try to understand what it is and what is the price predictions that are going to be happening for the upcoming short terms and long terms. So, without further ado, let's check it out. So, the Quark chain. Basically, this is an American coin, and the founder has been talking today in the University of Washington about it and about the blockchain. So let's have a look at what is this coin, what are they trying to do, and who's behind it. So let's check out the first bullet point. So QuarkChain, a flexible, scalable, and user-oriented blockchain infrastructure by using blockchain sharing technology. So if you're curious to check out their introduction video, definitely hit their website. Let's check it out. So QuarkChain Mainnet 2.0 Big Bang launched. This is important because this is what is going to blow them up in the coming days because the price is right now. Let's check it out. What are they saying right here? So the first mainnet-based NFT and decentralized finance application. QuarkChain's first mainnet-based NFT and decentralized finance application announcement. This is something also to check out on their website. And the last thing that they're trying to point out is the QuarkChain heterogeneous sharing technology empowers enterprise. So let's just first check out a little bit about them. All right, because right now their website is kind of slow. It did not load for me like approximately 5 minutes ago because it's blowing up on Binance. And I'm gonna go a little bit deeper into the price predictions. If you just give me a second. I think it's hosted, unfortunately, in Asia, and I'm currently sitting right now on the other side of the globe. So the good part is that they have a lot of very, very large investors. We're talking about 500. If you don't know what 500 is, 500 Startups is a very well-known, renowned venture capital firm that is an incubator and a startup accelerator in the United States and also obviously in Europe, and it's currently branching out in Asia also. You also have all of these Chinese investors, which is great, right? Because that's what you want to have when you are building something with this magnitude. So yeah, their website is really, really slow, unfortunately. So let's arm ourselves with a little bit of patience here. Basically, they're everywhere. They're on Discord, on Medium, Twitter, Reddit, Weibo, YouTube. They're pretty much everywhere. So they're trying to stay as relevant as possible. They're very, very transparent. As you can see, they have this news and media. So definitely has some street cred to it. If we check out what they are, so let's have a look at the About Us page. So we build QuarkChain, right? So interested in joining the team? So obviously we're gonna run into a lot of grammatical issues because you can't just say we build QuarkChain. It doesn't make sense. You can say we're building the QuarkChain, but anyways, it's okay. Basically, they're currently hiring also. That is very important for a crypto company because a lot of them are jokes out there. This does not inspire trust, unfortunately, for me as a crypto investor because I do not see the right year. So it's outdated. At least the footer is, so no one's taking care of their side. Like I would definitely recommend them to update this if they want some street cred. So let's head on back to the technology. So they're talking about high flexibility. So what the hell do they mean about high flexibility, right? Because most of them just throw all of these words at us that don't make any sense. So let's try to explore. So high flexibility. So multi-virtual machine. Okay, let me get back to this in a second. Multi-consensus and multi-ledgers. And they also talk about multi-native tokens and token economies. So, of course, everything's multi because it's a blockchain, right? But let's talk about the virtual machine. What is a virtual machine? Basically, a virtual machine, it just means a server is being deployed pretty much on different machines. So for example, your laptop is a machine, your smartphone is a machine. Well, this is what they mean, is that they virtualize their environment. So basically, they are spread across multiple computers, which offers it flexibility. Now, let's talk about the multi-consensus. It just means that a lot of people need to verify the transactions. Multi-ledgers. Well, it just means that it's not just one ledger based, but it is multi-ledgers. As you know, the blockchain is a ledger technology. Here, they're using multi-ledgers just like the blockchain. So, they're just basically saying, they're just defining the blockchain here. So multi-native tokens, again, same thing. You can check out their GitHub if you're a developer, by the way, to try to fork or have a look at on their code. So sharding and horizontal scalability. Again, some keywords for those of you that do not know what sharding is. It just basically means breaking up a coin into multiple pieces through cloning. So let's say that you download their code. Well, you can clone it, and this is a shard. So you got horizontal scalability. What the hell does horizontal scalability means? It just means that if you have multiple computers, you can scale it on multiple machines. So you can, let's say, host it on a server, and then you buy another computer, and then you host it there. Well, that's horizontal scalability. And then you got the two-layered blockchain. So again, you got the root chain, which is their Quark chain, and then you got the charting going on. So you got the clones inside, operating all peacefully inside of this blockchain. So let's have a look at their roadmap. They started off when the Bitcoin actually boomed, so in 2017. And then at this point, they are in 2021. Q2, they do have some updates. So let's have a look. So they got staking 2.0, so with decentralized finance product. Again, not a lot of details. This is what I hate about these websites. They could at least say what they mean. For those of you out there that don't understand, right? Please press the like button if you agree with me. So, support for development of QuarkChain. Let's check it out. So we have the development portal. Those of you that are JavaScript developers, you can check it out. So an innovative, permissionless blockchain architecture fully supports Ethereum smart contract. So again, very poor grammar here. So sad. DevNet, development environment with same network configuration as QuarkChain mainnet. Okay, so I'm not going to check out the full documentations. You can check it out if you're a developer and you want to develop on their platform. But I think, you can also join their Discord to try to chart and scale the QuarkChain. So comprehensive ecosystem in multi-field. You got data information system, industrial services, trading and lending. You got the decentralized apps and platforms. This is what the app stands for those of you that don't know. Entertainment and gaming. So comprehensive ecosystem in multi-fields. What the hell do they mean, right? So basically this coin can be used in multiple business fields. This is what they mean. So we have more than 70 high quality projects in our Echo family, including data and information, system, industrial services, etc. It just repeat everything that they wrote. So the community, they're talking about their community that, as you can see, is mostly Asian, which is great. A little bit of United States. That's why it's probably the last one in the queue. So press releases, media. If you want more details regarding that, you can check it out. We're gonna check out the white paper a little bit. So let's dive into some of the details, not the whole white paper, because if you have some time on your hands, you can check it out and have a read. Although, as you can see, it's rather slow. So while it's loading, what we can do is do a little bit of price predictions to understand what the hell is going to happen with the QKC, which is the Quark chain on Binance. So guys, let me zoom a little bit out to the 1 month pipes. So as we can see, the founders sold most of their shares in the beginning. This is what happens when a coin is launched on Binance. Why? Why does it happen? If you're curious, well, it's really simple. When you want to list yourself on Binance, you have to pay millions. And when you pay millions, you want to get your money back, right? So you give the coins out to the order list right here. So you basically put them on sale, and some people will come and grab them in an ICO, or the founders even of Binance can have a grab of these coins. So at that point, when everyone has sold their coins, here's what happens. So let me just zoom out. All right, so here's what happens. I'm gonna go to the daily pipes, and then we're gonna check it out. All right, so weeks for a better view. All right, so as you can see, it has been extremely bearish since founders dropped most of their coins. Like, this is the sad reality regarding a lot of crypto launches, which fail. It's simply because when they do sign contracts with Binance, Binance has tons of coins, and then they become worthless, simply because they have this huge deal. But it's never ever worthless if you're buying it at the right time. And here's what I mean. I've been trading since 2017, by the way. So, if you want some tips and updates, and also if you want me to reveal my secrets on trading on Binance, where I make anywhere from 30 to 40% gains per day, and I'm not lying, you can check out my stats right here. It's crazy the way that I trade and I flip. I do make anywhere between 30 and 45 percent per day. So again, if you want me to teach you how to do that, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, because I will be releasing a few episodes on how I trade, now how I flip, and how I do compound trading. Because one thing that is extremely important is to never hold on to your crypto for too long. You have to trade it. You have to make it work for you. And to do so, you just have to understand the market, and you have to understand the way that emotions run on the crypto market. So here's what happened. You had over here the 2017 explosion of the Bitcoin. So finally, it got itself some value, and huge value, by the way, for those that appeared here. It gained anywhere, Jesus, from 4x to 6x. And then obviously there was the crash. So there was the crypto winter, and now it's coming back. Now let's check it out. If you were lucky enough to get it at the 36 Satoshi mark, then you are extremely you've basically won the lottery. This is what happened with you, because at 36, this thing is gonna blow the hell up. If it's gonna go to the 2000 Satoshi mark, which was the previous support level, you're gonna make a shit ton of money, like too much money to be exact. So of course, holding the coin is great, but you can also flip it. And again, if you want me to teach you how to flip the coins, just make sure that you subscribe. So check it out. What happened here is that it gained already a twofold, so 2x, in a matter of, we're talking about approximately 3 days here. So this is 3 days. So is it gonna pump? I'm pretty damn sure it is. Let me tell you why. Let me zoom out just a bit. All right, and even more. So here's what's happening. It has been extremely bearish since quite a while, right? Still, you could have made some money regarding the flips that were going on right here. All of these little ticks. You can make anywhere from 3 to 4% per flip, which is insane, right? Because if you do compound flipping, you do like 10 flips or 4%, you get yourself 40% in a day, right? So even on a bear market. Now, let's head on over to the bull market. It started off approximately 3 months ago. So it had an explosion, and I'm saying a huge explosion. It's probably gonna, explode right around here. So it's gonna reach the 200 or 160. It depends on how excited people get, but definitely this coin, put it on your watch list. Goddamn. So let's head on over to the white paper. So the QuarkChain. By the way, if you're an investor in QuarkChain, be sure to check it out. Like, you have to read this. It's important to have a look at the QuarkChain in detail to understand the true potential of it. Now, of course, there has been this, crypto winter, and it did get its own beating right where it deserved, just like all crypto coins did, right? But for the Quark chain, we're looking at a coin that is relatively cheap and does not have too many circulating coins on the market. So that way there's, high volatility, which is great if you want some growth. So I'm not gonna read, the whole thing, but we're just gonna check out a few little key bullet points. So let's check out the executive summary. Recently, distributed ledger technologies, decentralized and trustless blockchains, e.g. Bitcoin and Ethereum, have started wow, what is happening to me? Have started rewiring the nature of our current economy, communications, and knowledge. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna go through this because there's so many grammar mistakes. Like, you never put a comma in front of it, and this is ridiculous. So, as the global financial transaction volume in all electronic payments grows, the low capacity of the current blockchain-based networks cannot cover the world's commerce anytime. Again, this does not make sense. They just copy and pasted this damn thing into Google Translate from Chinese. And you can clearly see that. However, a simple pursuit of scalability usually sacrifices decentralization and security. Therefore, the ultimate goal of blockchain is to extend the scalability as high as possible while keeping security and decentralization in an appropriate level. I hope they did not use this executive summary when they did their presentation to 500 startups, because this is a little bit basic. So QuarkChain is an innovative permissionless blockchain architecture that aims to meet the global-wise commercial standard. It provides a secure, decentralized, and scalable blockchain solution to deliver 100,000 plus on-chain TPS. Basically, this means transactions per second. The main features of QuarkChain are rechargeable two-layered blockchain. So just for those of you that do not understand rechargeable, it basically means that you can combine and decouple the codes that are the source code of the Quark chain. So Quark chain consists of two layers of blockchains. We apply elastic sharding blockchains, shards. Basically, what the hell do they mean by elastic shards? So shards are, based off of networks and off of computers. So if you're using such servers as, let's say, Docker, well, you can basically do a little bit of elastic hosting. This is what they're doing. So they're virtualizing their computers, and they're saying that because it's scalable, it's elastic, okay? So this was the first layer, and the root blockchain as the second layer that confirms the blocks from the first layer. So, okay. The first layer is flexible to be resharded as needed without changing the root layer. Guys, if you have a little bit of computer knowledge, this could definitely help. Me, myself, I have a computer science background, so I can explain a little bit of, different terms that appear that are rather alienish. So, guaranteed security by market-driven collaborative mining. What do they mean is that because a lot of different people are collaborating with mine, well, it gives you security because others are doing it, right? So you're not alone. So to ensure the security of all transactions, a game theory framework. They could have written game theory. My mind is really derailed by this grammar. I'm really sorry about that. So a game theoric framework is designed for incentives where at least 50% of overall hash powers are allocated to the root chain to prevent double spending attacks on, double spending attack on any transaction. So I'm having really trouble with this English here. So anti-centralized horizontal scalability. What the hell do they mean? Anti-centralized. Like, it looks like we're describing a starship here in Star Wars. So look, if you agree with me, just hit the like button. All right, so in any blockchain network with a high transaction per second, a super full node can be extremely expensive, which encourages centralization. Okay, let's break this down. Anti-centralized horizontal scalability. It just basically means that it's spread through multiple computers. It's not centralized on just one. No, duh, that's the blockchain, right? So then they're going on to say in any blockchain network with a high transaction per second rate, a super full node can be extremely expensive. Yes. Well, basically, they mean when a server is overrun with transaction, it's expensive. Yes, it is. Well, that's why you scale. So, which encourages centralization? No, it does not encourage centralization. It encourages decentralization because it's full. You start getting different servers so that you can have more transactions per second. So, in contrast, QuarkChain allows multiple cheap nodes forming a cluster to replace a super full node. This is great. Basically, the current problem. Let me just, quickly paint a little scheme here for you. So let's say that you have a server, and what they're doing is that they're charting it. They're breaking it down to multiple servers, so that the transactions per second are processed through the servers, which does much more transactions. This is the Quark chain. So simple account manager. There is only one account needed for the entire blockchain shards in Quark chain. So all cryptocurrencies from different shards are stored in one smart wallet. Turing complete smart contract platform. So then they go on and explain this. The QuarkChain network supports Turing complete smart contracts and has adopted the Ethereum virtual machine EVM to allow for easy migration of existing EVM decentralized apps onto the QuarkChain platform. So that's great. They're using the smart chain. Basically, the smart chain, the smart contracts, they just, allow for transactions to happen on the blockchain. Now, we're not going to dive into a deep analysis here. If you do want to explore this analysis, please let me know in the comment. If no, I think it's better to just stop here because, the English is rather broken and I think they're going to reprogram my mind and my grammar if I keep on reading this. So, if you are curious about what's going to happen with the QKC, please let me know in your comments if you want me to go into specific details regarding this chain and this token so that we understand it a little bit more. So I would be happy to have you as a subscriber on my channel. Please make sure that you hit that notification bell if you didn't already. Thank you so much for your time and see you in the next episode.